Hello YouTube, Mottzilla here. Today I'm smoking one of my unfinished 320s, and in it I have some Peter Stokkebye's Proper English. I haven't smoked a lot out of this pipe. As you can see, it's not very well colored, but had this one for quite a while. I have actually quite a few 320s that I've gotten over the years. Believe it or not, um, I used to have a 320 dedicated to peach. That's how that's how rough things got with my 320s. Um, but anyway, uh, just wanted to get on here. Wish everyone happy 4th of July. Hope everyone's safe out there. I know a lot of people were probably lighting their things off last night, but I've had a few close calls myself, and I've learned by now. Uh, so we usually don't do too much around here anymore. Now that they're legal, it's not fun anymore. So back when I was a kid, we would get these. Now they're almost like it's almost in like all the grocery stores, but back then it wasn't really much. They weren't as available or around as much as at least I can remember. But we would get them and throw all these fireworks in the totes in these bags, and we'd tie them up in the tree with a rope, and then tie the rope around the trunk and get a few, bring them down. And that worked real good up until one year. I don't know who it was, if it was myself or my sister or someone that we had over at the house, maybe. Uh, Someone had shot something close enough to the bag where that material, that kind of, I don't know what, it's some sort of recycled, I don't know if it's plastic or something, but it's kind of, real flammable, I should say. And luckily, like I said, we kept enough in different areas and bags and stuff because we always had to be on the lookout if someone came. But the downside is we were lighting things off, hit this bag, and then everything started going off, and lo and behold, here comes a cop rolling down the street. Said, "What are you doing?" Well, at that point, you couldn't say anything because there was anything from sparklers going off, whatever, and then it got to the point where the bag, uh, you know, it dropped everything on the ground, and there was stuff flying everywhere, and it was pretty funny. It was nothing real big in there, so it wasn't like we had to run or do anything, but a couple hundred packs of firecrackers and probably some Roman candles. That'd probably be the worst thing that was in there that would have been flying around, but bottle rockets and stuff. We used to have plenty of bottle rocket wars all the time. We even do them when it wasn't around the 4th. We just go buy a bunch of fireworks the day after. Here they're pretty strict on when you can release them. Used to be they weren't legal at all. About the only thing you could do was like snakes and sparklers and smoke bombs. Uh, so when I was younger and we weren't able to get fireworks, we'd have to go out of state to get them, uh, which theoretically wasn't too far, but even Nebraska, South Dakota, and Iowa just about had the same kind of regulations. South Dakota was always a little bit more lax, but was still getting there. You know, when you're young and don't have a car, it wasn't easy to get things. But we get pretty creative with sparklers too. I still remember, almost like it was yesterday. Um, One thing I don't quite know what I did was, so I ended up taking a bunch of sparklers and I put them in a big bunch and I used electrical tape, taped them up in this big bunch. And I put some kind of wire in the middle. I'm almost positive it was galvanized wire. No idea, but man, I lit that thing up and I had the wire a little bit further down from the sparklers. And we always had these whiskey barrels with different things kind of planted inside. Oh, I got a squirrel burying some nuts over here. Anyway, we always had these whiskey barrels with these uh, sort of evergreen type bushes. They weren't evergreens; so it was more of a spread out bush, but it kind of reminded me of an evergreen. Well, it was around the 4th of July, and things were pretty dry. I think someone forgot to water that bush. Well, anyway, here I sit with this big bundle of sparklers, just in awe, and then all of a sudden, it hit a certain point, and it blinded me. I had it, had it in my hands, and it just like this, like incredible flash. And I remember I threw it, and I couldn't see for a while, and I opened my eyes and I looked down, and man, I threw right on that evergreen bush, and that thing went up. That's why you know they're not kidding when they say don't let your Christmas tree dry out, because those things catch, they go up quick. So yeah, I was trying to get this whiskey barrel moved away from the deck, because there's a big deck next to it. All along, I can't see, my hands burnt. It was a day to remember for sure. But just want to get on and also and thank everyone for all your videos for the giveaway. I need to do some serious catching up. I got a lot of videos I've been watching a lot, haven't been really commenting on them. But you go back, throw some comments up, and then add some of them to the list. Uh, there's a lot of people that made videos that didn't put like I'm in or a comment in my video. So what I'll probably do is I'll probably reach out to those people and make sure they want to be in, because I'd hate to put them in and they win and they don't want to be in there. But like I said, I'll take care of that. But if you can, in my previous video, just go ahead and just put I'm in or videos up or whatever, so that way I know you want to participate. But like I said, I'll catch everyone later. Like I said, everyone be safe. Happy 4th to all the people here in the U.S. Have a good day, and we'll catch you next time.